Hey guys, today we are going to organize my makeup vanity in my bathroom. I have a ton of products. Let me actually show you. So I have a ton of stuff on my vanity, you can see. I mean, I've got beauty fix box here. I've got something I've been meaning to return to Ulta for like ever. I just have random stuff overflowing, bags of eyeshadow palettes, Sephora bag full of samples. This is my kind of my skincare area. It's just a mess. There's just so much stuff and I want a place for everything. I am someone that likes to have my makeup displayed on my counter. I have a lot of drawers here, but actually they're actually pretty full themselves. But I don't mind having makeup on the counter because I love makeup and I think there is something pretty about having makeup displayed nicely, but I want it to be displayed in something pretty and I want it to have a place. So I purchased these organizers. Let me show you. So this guy I purchased from Amazon and I'm really excited. It was a pretty good price point. I think it was like around $60 and it's pretty large. It has some deep drawers and then it has some smaller, thinner drawers here. It also has a little caddy up here that's attached for lipsticks and maybe bottles that won't fit in a drawer. Then I got this little rotating caddy here, which I'm really excited to have. I'm gonna put all my skincare, maybe some foundations in here. I got this caddy from Target. This is by Sona Kashuk, and I'm not really sure. I mean, obviously I'll use it for brushes, maybe slip some palettes in here. I don't know, it'll be interesting to find a way to use that. And then I just got this decorative candle because I thought it was cute. All right, let's go ahead and get started tackling this project. And of course, I'm like trying to cram this in about 30 minutes. I have to pick my daughter up. I have to leave the house in 30 minutes. So let's see how fast we can do this. Okay, so first thing first, I think I'm gonna try and clear most of this off, bring the makeup organizers that I have over here, and then start to find a place for everything. Okay, so I've cleared off this little corner. This is where I'm gonna have the little rotating caddy. My goal is to have my actual sink counter pretty bare. I wanna have the candle here, but I want this area to be clean and bare. I really want this whole part of my vanity to be where I store all my makeup. So I'm gonna go bring that rotating caddy over here and I'm gonna start to fill it. Group everything by category. So here's where I'm going to put all my priming products or products that I would use before my foundation. Here's where I'm going to have my skincare. I have products that I use daily, which is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream and the sunscreen. These products are by Estee Lauder. They were sent to me about a month ago. To be honest, I really haven't noticed much improvement or a difference in my skin at all. I have been using them every single night. I have the Advanced Night Repair and the Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate. I don't know, do you guys use these? Do you swear by these? Is there anything, do you have any feedback on these? I've been using them and they seem fine, but they haven't really seemed to give me any wow factor. So anyway, I'm gonna continue to use them though, because I do feel like you need to give skincare a good trial period and you can't just form an opinion so quickly. Okay, then I'm gonna stick my products that are a little bit longer that won't really stack up here in a shelf. I'm gonna put them up here. This is great because it's reminding me of foundations that have been packed over here that I haven't seen in a while. So I got these little guys to hold my beauty blenders. I saw them on Amazon. I got 3 of them for $8. It's pretty nice because it keeps them ventilated so they don't get gross and hold bacteria. And I'm just gonna place these up here in the corners. Okay, so I still have room on this shelf and I still have room on this shelf, but I'm gonna go ahead and start filling the other little makeup organizer that I have to see what I wanna put in there and what I wanna reserve for putting in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I think this is the setup that I'm gonna have. So I've got the little spinning caddy here. I've got the new acrylic organizer that I purchased here. I decided to put this next to that because this does have a lot of space up here where I imagine I'm going to be stacking foundations and other skincare products. So I thought it was a good transition to have these two next to each other. And then since I already have this organizer here, I thought I'd put the other one that I already own next to it. This is for my bigger eyeshadow palettes, my longer ones, some more lipsticks, and then I'll keep all my brushes over here. So this is how we're gonna start with this. This might evolve and change. I kind of wish that these two were level. I don't really like that there's the space there, but we will see how this all looks together, and then hopefully we will have that counter completely cleaned off. So I'm gonna put the smaller palettes I have right here in this drawer because it is so shallow. So in this drawer, I'm gonna stack palettes. So I'm stacking all my Tartelette palettes. I have the original, I have the In Bloom palette, and then I have the newer one, the Toasted palette. I'm gonna stack all of those there. I'm gonna stack some other eyeshadow palettes. I have these cardboard ones by The Balm, by Makeup Forever. I have the Persona Identity palette, that's gonna go in here too. My Viseart palette is gonna go in here also. I'm gonna put my Buxom palette in here as well. This drawer is nice and deep, it fits quite a bit. In the very top palette, I'm gonna move all my concealers, this other organizer that I have, and I'm gonna put them in this drawer here. I have a few that I need to toss out. This is also a good opportunity for me to get rid of a lot of stuff that I no longer use or that has gone bad. I'm also going to put the excuse me, sir. I'm also going to put the 2 eyeshadow primers that I use regularly in this concealer drawer also. In the next drawer, I have 2 pretty large compacts here. I have the It CC Cream, then I have this Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronzer, which is a pretty big product, and this drawer is only going to probably fit these 2, but that's okay. Actually, I could fit something else there if I needed. So in this bottom drawer of the original organizer that I have a lot of bronzers and blush. I'm gonna keep this drawer designated for that, but I'm gonna go through this and organize and see what I need to get rid of and just kind of clean this drawer up a bit. Okay, so for this drawer, I think I'm gonna stick a lot of these little samples that I have from like old Sephora Play boxes in here. Samples that are just not gonna get used unless I have them out. So I have tons of them. These are great, obviously, to discover a new product, but also when I travel. When I travel, I always try and grab sample products and pack them rather than packing my normal big products for obvious reasons, because they're easier to travel with. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick, this drawer is gonna be my sample drawer for right now. All right, you guys, I have completed organizing the vanity. This is what it looks like now. We'll start over here. So I did keep this little tray where I have like my toothbrush, I have my Foreo, I have a couple of skincare products. And then back there in those little containers is usually where I have my little gauze pads that I use for like toner or makeup remover. But other than that, it's totally clean. This side is completely clean. I just have that candle. Sometimes I'll sit my daughter up here to brush her teeth. So it's nice that this area is clean and there's not a bunch of stuff behind her that she can knock over easily, which happened all the time before that. Okay, and this is the makeup counter. So it's still, I don't know, what do you guys think? I kind of like it. I think it still looks a little cluttered. I'm not sure if this is gonna be my total, like my final organizational system. I kind of wish that I could fit this flush with the wall, but there was just no space. I'm not sure how I feel about this little palette organizer. That may end up going, and I might just stick the palettes in one of these containers if I can fit. But for now, this is what we have. So I'm gonna just kind of walk through each piece with you quickly so you can see. So this guy is awesome. I think this was like $26 on Amazon, and it is the best find. You can assemble these shelves how you want them, so you can have like taller space down here or shorter. It's pretty customizable in that sense. So here's where I have like my skincare. I have lots of foundations here. I have primers here. I have my deodorant and my perfumes. I have some additional skincare products. So stuff that I reach for pretty regularly. And then here I loaded some of my favorite lip colors that I wear pretty often day to day. And then up here is where I'm gonna house just all my beauty blenders. And then I have a lip conditioner here. I have this mascara one. This is how I comb my eyelashes. That sounds really funny, but I do. I have to use that to kind of comb through my lashes each day. So this is the second piece that I recently purchased, this acrylic organizer. I'll have it linked below. I can't remember the company that I bought it from on Amazon, but it was around $60, so pretty affordable for what it is. I know the beauty box or the original beauty box and some others can be like 150 plus. And I don't know, I think this one works great. It has this top that does not detach, so this is on there. Some of them detach, some of them lift up. This does not. It has a place for lipsticks. In the back here, I have my CC cream and my Peach Perfect foundations because they're long tubes. They didn't really fit on this easily. I have some setting powders. I have my Invisalign retainer, some more lipsticks. Then in these drawers, let's see, I've got setting powders. I have my concealer and also my eyeshadow primers. Do I have eyeshadow? Yes, I have eyeshadow primers in there as well. Then in this one, I just have my CC cream, or I'm sorry, my CC powder and my Chanel Big Fat Bronzer back there. And this one, I've just got my 2 quad Shade and Light palettes. Here is where I've got my smaller eyeshadow palettes, things I've custom made, Makeup Geek, Natasha Denona. I've got my Viseart here, and then I've got a few Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes that I've custom made. And then on the last, I have some other palettes. I've got all my Tartelette palettes, my larger Viseart palette, some balm palettes, and then I have my Buxom palette here. So this drawer is pretty deep. You can see I'm able to stack 3 palettes, and then I still have about that much space. So I could even stack probably a 4th palette there. Yeah, there's a lot of space here in this bottom drawer. This is the deepest drawer on this unit though. So it has it has 2 large drawers, and then it has 3 of these little small ones, and then 2 here. So this is a great buy. I really like it. And I also like how shallow it is. You can see the one next to it is longer, so it comes out further. I might end up getting rid of this one and getting another one of this. Okay, and then I think this is by Muji or somewhere. I got this years ago. I'm not even certain where I got it, but I will look for something online similar and link it. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers, and then it has this lift up top here. I'm not a huge fan of this lift up top though, quite honestly. I don't really know the purpose because you can't put anything on top of it, right? And I mean, if I'm gonna lift it up, why don't I just pull it out? I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it. But in here I have brows, and then I just have some random products, sharpeners, in here. And then in here, I have mascaras, some more mascaras, more mascaras. I don't really use these too much because I do have lash extensions.
I will open it.
Okay. Then here we have a lot more space here, and then I just have some lip glosses
and I want to close it.
Lip glosses and liquid lipsticks here. And in this drawer here, I have a large Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette that I got one year for Christmas. And then I have this Marc Jacobs shade, or it's a highlight and contour palette. And just a random Cara Blend, what is this? Yeah, Studio Cara Blend MAC powder. And then down here, I have blush and a few highlight products. And then I have this little contraption, which has a lipstick on top. It does detach, but there are little magnets on the top. So this does come as a set. And then I have eyeshadow palettes here. I'm not a huge fan of this system, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm just not really a huge fan. And then over here, I've got brushes in this. So this is a couple of containers. I have this little brush container, and then I have this where I have all my pencils, eyeliners, lip liners, and then I have my brush cleaner, some hand cream, and then this is a Madison Reed Root Touch-Up Powder that they sent me. I haven't tried it yet. And then I have some more brushes here. And this is the Sona Koushik palette or container that I got. And so I also fit my, what is this? This is my contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So it has contour and highlight shades. But yeah, that is what we have going on right now. I kind of like it. We're gonna see, what I like about this is that it's easy for me to find everything that I own as far as like my daily makeup. So I think it'll really get me out of the rut of just doing the same eyeshadow palettes all the time. Because before that was just a total mess. I had stuff in front of this, so I hardly ever used anything that was in here. I used the same makeup that was easily available. So I like this because it's displayed in a way that I can, you know, really kind of shop my current stash and, you know, get creative with my makeup. But yeah, so anyway, this is what we have, you guys. Again, I will have linked for sure these two below. I'll probably have to find something similar to this and similar to this because I've had these for quite a long time. I can't even remember where I got them. And then I'll link, you know, if I can't find exactly what it is, I'll link something very similar to it. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what questions you have. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna turn out once I edit it all together. It was a little awkward for me to film as I'm organizing. But anyway, if you like these types of videos, let me know because there's always declutter videos I can do. I have a few, like my hair drawer that's right below me. It is just a royal mess and I could definitely declutter and organize that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.